I am currently feeling very worthless. A couple of days ago, my ex-situationship reached out to me, and I really do not want to hear anything about why didn't you block him because I do things my own way. When he reached out to me, I really wanted to use this as an opportunity to get the closure that I have been wanting for a very long time. So I simply asked him, I was like, can I ask you some questions and can you please answer them? And he agreed. The conversation was mostly centered around me asking him why he keeps coming back every few months after I ended things with him last July. So it's been almost a year. And to that, he pretty much told me that he usually only texts me when he's drunk and wants to hook up. And I'm not gonna lie, that really makes me feel terrible about myself. Because on the one hand, it's just hurtful in general when someone views you as an object, basically.
You are objectively.
So I thought I would start some sort of dating diaries on here. Not that I go on many dates, but the dates that I do go on end up being extremely dramatic or just absolutely awful. I also seem to have this completely unintentional bad habit of only attracting men who are not single. So there was this guy in my DMs who was messaging me a lot, reacting to all of my stories, and he asked me if I wanted to go on a coffee date with him. I went on a date with the guy and he was really nice. We just went for coffee and a walk, and he was showing me some pictures on his phone, and then a picture popped up of him and this other girl, and I was kind of thinking like, who's that? So then I did a little bit of Instagram stalking when I got home, and it turns out the guy has a long-term girlfriend. He's been with her for like 2 years. And then this morning, I was working in a coffee shop and he literally walked past me with his girlfriend. So it's definitely not an ex-girlfriend. Like, he's still with the girl and he's going on other dates and being extremely flirty, inappropriate on my DMs. And I'm confused. I don't know, maybe he's in some sort of like open relationship, but you'd think he'd have the courtesy to at least let me know he has a girlfriend. So I will be removing myself from that situation and absolutely not going on a second date. And I would love to say that's the first time that's happened to me, but it's actually not. And it's really starting to make me doubt myself, because clearly men only want me to be their like side chick.
That's what you are.
This is no different compared to when a woman only likes a guy or hangs around him because he's got money. It's more or less the same thing, but for some reason these 304s can't comprehend it. Men chase after booty and women chase after money. It really is that simple. Both men and women have to learn to provide something more than that, or they will get used.
That's true.
She said the only types of guys she attracts are guys who are already in relationships. But that is not true. The truth is, she attracts lots of different types of men. Some are tall, short, good looking, average, single, or are already in relationships. But it's the men she personally chooses to engage with who turn out to be in relationships. So in the end, it boils down to her personal choices, and it has absolutely nothing to do with who she is attracting. She attracts lots of different guys, but she chooses poorly.
I always do that.
Real men of genius.